What happened to the game I love is unfortunately what I'm asking myself now for the third straight season. The competitive scene of Fortnite is in shambles, and the lack of communication from Fortnite is even worse. If you're watching this video, I made a similar one at the end of last season. And unfortunately, there's almost the exact same issues here today as there were at the end of last season, and some are even worse now. Cheating and the use of cheats has hit an all-time high. It has hit even a level of acceptance now where people just say, well, that's the meta, and if you can't beat them, join them, and other such honestly degenerate phrases. I mean, you cannot even play a single tournament now without coming across at least one person cheating. And perhaps the most disheartening part is some people may just be legit. They may be next up, but we'll never really know unless we play a true global style LAN. And even then, anytime a player brings their own equipment, it opens the door for cheats to be used. I mean, this cheating issue really has hit an all-time high, if that's not clear yet. Now you can be kicked from games by simply accepting friend requests. People have been held hostage and told to drop loot directly from cheaters. And now cheaters apparently can actually teleport? Also, I don't want to hear about not being able to cheat on console. You most definitely can. At the end of the season, with the introduction of reload tournaments now, specifically build pros have started to see the effects of cheaters too, with some teams dropping massive elimination games only possible with rage hacking. Pros now are even openly looking for teammates on Twitter with quote special aim. They're not even hiding it anymore. It's sad to see, but can we blame them? Epic Games has done absolutely nothing to address these issues. I mean, at this rate, my grandma stuffing money under her mattress is safer than queuing into a solo cash cup and hoping you don't come across a cheater. Where is Epic Games? Week after week, nearly the entire top 50 of leaderboards are all cheating teams. Why have they not updated their anti-cheat? Do they not want buy-in to their competitive tournaments and thus driving brand loyalty, which incentivizes players to play more, spend more, and stay playing their game? I promise you, people have left in droves simply due to their negligence of not updating their anti-cheat. Now, they've tried to slightly update things by making account levels higher to compete in tournaments, and that's a very small, feeble attempt to change things. There has still been zero communication on anti-cheat updates, no roadmap, and clearly an intentional internal decision to not respond to any cheating issues publicly. They will respond to you if your N64 can't load Fortnite, but if you die to a rage hacker in a tournament for money, no response. I mean, shouldn't they take care of the game that made Epic what it is today? Sure, they have the new Guitar Hero game, Car Racer 3000, and a million or so UEFN maps to support. And I'm sure they want to acquire and spend more monies on IPs like Disney in the future. But it really just feels like they've forgotten how they got there in the first place. Clearly, they only care about the core casual audience and not the competitive scene. But I really just wish that they'd maintain it a little bit better. I mean, in the past, players have been banned for smurfing, rage tweeting threats at other players, and pickaxing at opponents called a form of teaming. We've had players trade surge in FNCS rounds, and players full teaming, etc. But clearly, none of that is being enforced today, since they cannot even enforce the most blatant cheating. Now, to be clear, accounts do get banned, but there's so many ways to get unbanned, hardware swap, spoof, etc. It's really just never enough. The same people get right back next week to rage hacking. Now to the cheaters directly. You are ruining the game for so many people with your daily actions. Do you not love this game? Did you not first play it to compete and enjoy the thrill of doing well? Sure, you can get away with cheating now, but this will catch up to you. Fortnite may never update, but in life, this is not the way to do things. Cutting corners, low quality work, stealing, etc. will all show up in your jobs, home, and family life. Perhaps you are okay with that, but do not be fooled. This is loser and low life behavior. Now, what are some solutions? How do we fix this problem? To me, I think a deeper level of anti-cheat needs to be implemented. Something like Riot Vanguard, where it's more intrusive but far more difficult to cheat on. I think things like console-only events, removing zero build altogether, higher account levels, government ID tied to accounts, etc., 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 are only stopgaps, and cheating will continue. Now, I'd love to hear your thoughts. How do you think this can be solved? Can Fortnite be saved at all? Or is it even worth saving at this point? Are we simply just too far gone?